Welcome back. We just opened up the shutter to the main hall, and that means we have access to the rest of the station, for better or worse. Hopefully better, probably worse.
Hello? Is anybody here?
Judging by the lack of a response, looks like Claire is probably the only other person here. Get a convenient little hip pouch here. I really like having more inventory space.
Something tells me he's not a cop.
He may not be a cop, but he's certainly a charming fellow. We get to meet him a little sooner than you ordinarily would in the A playthrough. And here's Marvin. Unfortunately, he has already succumbed. I gotta put the poor man down before even meeting him properly. It's unfortunate. If he would just stay down. Okay. And if you watched Argate's playthrough, you might recognize that notebook. It's had a page torn out. That's not good. Yeah, I think not good is what I'm gonna say. There's a few zombies here in the main hall. There's more than a couple of them. It's usually not the case because the main hall is supposed to be a safe room. And we cannot solve the lion statue at the moment. The combination is a little covered in blood. Can't read it. I was even trying the backside to see if the ink had bled through, but no, you just can't see it. Guybert. So we got some ammo up here. I believe there's usually ammo here in the A campaign. It's been a while since I've watched Argate's videos. Or since I've played the A campaign myself. She's a persistent one. I probably should have knifed her down, but I don't know, I don't remember why I didn't. And over here, we've got the waiting room. The second floor waiting room. Usually, on a first playthrough, you wouldn't know the combination to the safe, but theoretically, we've already played through the A campaign, and I don't know, maybe the combination still works. And you know what? It does. So here, we find a muzzle brake for the Matilda, which I have wisely stashed away in the box because I have not been finding any 9mm ammunition. I think the bulk of my 9mm ammunition in the B campaign is going to come from gunpowder. I don't know, it seems that everything I've been finding is for the 45. So we're going to be seeing a lot of Leon aiming his gun like a dork, because I have a tendency to hoard my gunpowder instead of actually using it. Actually, you know what? No, I actually forced myself to use some gunpowder, I'm kind of remembering. We might see some gun variety in the future videos. How did that get there? We might see some inconsistencies like this. I've got 2 runs, I want to have a nice smooth playthrough, so I've been kind of stitching them together. Don't worry about it. And again, just looking at this, yep, way too covered in blood, cannot solve this right now. So with that, there's really only one more place to check. Oh, Marvin, climbing his way up the stairs. So I think it's time to head into the west hallway.
retina.
And that's a nice recreation of the very same vignette from the original Resident Evil 2. Yeah, liquors. Ugh, you do not fuck with liquors. No scene with that body, but yeah, the liquor is just already here. I can't say I'm entirely sure of the sneaking mechanics with liquors, because it seems to have a vague idea of where I am. Some people say that Leon takes heavier footfalls than Claire does, so you have to walk, like, extra slowly. Claire can just straight up walk, but I've read in some places that Leon has to, like, step even slower than normal. I will be tending to flip through documents like that rather quickly. For the most part, they're going to be the same as the A campaign. I try to leave enough time so you can pause the video if you want to read them again. So we got two choices. We could climb through the window, or we could use a door like a normal person. I opt to cut the chain on the door. I mean, what if my gear gets caught in the window frame? That would be embarrassing. No, let's take the door. And immediately get another key item. A locker combination on the whiteboard. It's not exactly the most secure practices, but sure, okay. So there's a bunch of stuff in here, and I'll be coming back later to clean it up. Got a corpse there. Got a really hungry zombie who just wants... I don't know, maybe he wants a Snickers. I want everything to want a Snickers, honestly. I love Snickers. And that is a good window to board up, but in the B campaign, that guy just flops out, like, instantly. At least he did for me. So, that guy woke up pretty quickly. Oh, Jesus! Okay, let's go in here. Yep, we'll be safe in the dark room. Let's just, make it less dark. I was kind of bewildered. I'd never had that I've never had that zombie, like, ambush me like that before, so I had to collect myself. Yeah, we all know about herbs already. Time for some inventory management. Oh yeah, I left this in because I wanted to show combining the muzzle brake with the Matilda. But, you know, it goes back in the box and we do some item cleanup. And now, let's check out the weapon lockers. I always forget the numbers of the lockers that are, like, available and ready to open. Always. So, let's check those out real quick. Can't get 102 or 103, but we can get 106 and 109. After I take care of this man. Please stay down, sir. So yeah, 106, which has a roll of film, and 109, which has, I think that was 45 in there. And, ooh, that looks shiny. I want that. We won't be getting it this video, but I want that. I also want that. Sir, please. Anyway, 106 and 109. No, 106 and 109. Like I said, I always forget those locker numbers. I have memory problems. Alright, now we can take care of those. So here we've got the commemorative photo. If we see rolls of film, they're generally going to be the same as the A campaign. Generally, there are a couple of different ones. And by couple, I mean there's one I can think of at the moment. Now if we check out the West office here, there actually is, there's a lot of stuff in here to investigate. Ah, that poor man. He was just waking up from a nap. Well, come, Leon. Alright. And here we're getting our first real tough mission as a newbie police officer. Police officer? Arficer. Awesome. And here's an operation report of what's been happening. Well, anyway, let's get those names. Neil Carlson, Elliot Edward, and David Ford. So that makes this code Ned. And that's the left side down, but what about the right? There's Marvin Branagh, the man we had to disable, Rita Phillips, and the other man's name tag has fallen off of his desk. And I spent a little too long trying to get a good look at it. It's George Scott. Sorry, George. Didn't mean to shoot your leg off, but, you know, them's the breaks. So here our code is MRG. And Leon gets an upgrade for his Matilda, which, you know, actually makes sense. I wonder if he, like, when he was, like, interviewing to be a police officer here, I wonder if he talked about how much he loved the Matilda. And that's why they stuffed an upgrade for him in his desk. Also, there's a bit of an awkward opening there. And that's because they had another L. That is a callback to a texture on the sides of the desks from the original Resident Evil 2. It actually said "Welcome, Leon" with 2 L's in the word "welcome." So that's a nice little detail. Here I was being hasty, and you can see that kind of bit me in the ass, because I spent an entire clip and neither of that man's legs fell off. Also, I'm full up on my inventory. I should really figure that out and go to the dark room. Nope, I'm just determined to see what's in here. It's a safe that I don't open yet because my inventory's full, so there's no real... Yikes, getting bitten. So at the time I figured there was no point in opening that safe. And then of course I immediately use an item and open up that space and put the gunpowder in it. I might be frustrated with my past self here, don't worry about it. So yeah, let's get out of here. Let's go. Sometimes I get a little turned around. Alright, pop the dark room open again, and... You know what, let's develop that film. It's the exact same photo. There's nothing different about it. If I recall correctly, in the darkroom sync, you can actually see a photo that was used in the original Resident Evil 2. It's a group photo of the STARS members. So here I've got these boards. I'm going to board up the door at the bottom of this, or the window at the bottom of the stairs here. That's kind of an important one to block up. And it's time to venture upstairs, completely forgetting about the safe that I really should have opened. You'll find out why I should have opened it, and we're both going to just... Oh, we're going to be so frustrated with my past self. Don't worry, I'm with you on this one. So I wanted to disable that. I tend to want to disable every zombie I come across. It's generally a good idea, but I wanted to disable him specifically because he was hiding an item behind him. That red herb. You can never get enough herbs. Right. He's dead. Please stop. So in here, we've got a note about portable safes and a weird gem box. And no portable safe. You know what, I'll leave that there. I don't have the shotgun yet. And, whoops, that's not the DCM lock. It's the cap lock. It's the one we actually saw the clue for on the whiteboard. Also, I love that animation. It's so good. So as far as combinations that don't change between campaigns, I'll just open those without actually showing where to find the solution. I mean, generally speaking, if you were going into the B campaign right after playing the A campaign, you might think to try those combos anyway, and you would get some goodies early. So I'll just take care of that as they come up. So we've got more shotgun shells here, but I don't have the shotgun yet. At some point, I might actually just pick those up and stash them away so I don't have to run around and collect things. Aha! We have another key item. A 9-volt battery. And there's a safe combo that I technically didn't need because the safes don't change their combinations. And check out this sweet CRT monitor. USB? Now that's an interesting thing. I had to look this up several times because I keep forgetting the details, but I love it, regardless. Oh wait, first a memo from Claire. I don't remember Argate taking a moment to stop and write that down and place it. But yeah, sure, I'll let that slide. So the thing about USB, USB dongles, like the USB stuff actually went into production in the year 1996. So this is a 2-year-old technology. The STARS team really gets to have all the cutting edge shit. It's great. Oh no.
Christ.
Oh no, nope, we're just getting out of here. So in the B campaign, he doesn't have a special introduction. He just shows up as soon as you exit the STARS office. And I made the decision to trigger him before getting any of the medallions. This is gonna be a fun trip. But for now, we're gonna hunker down in the dark room and think about what we've done. Think about our life choices. Until next time.